Hi everyone, Peter Schwartz, Sports Bash here at the Super Bowl presented by TicketBash.com. We are on Radio Row here in Las Vegas getting ready for the Chiefs and the 49ers in Super Bowl 58 on Sunday. You know, when people talk about football, injuries are always coming up, but a lot of people don't realize that there's also a lot of injuries playing soccer, and especially in women's soccer, concussions are absolutely huge. And my guest on this edition of the show is Nanja Schorel. Her and her twin sister, Rianne, started a movement about brain injuries and staying healthy. They've written this great book, Rising Beyond the Game. I want to welcome Nanja to the show. Thanks for joining me.
Yes, thank you.
What started this movement that your sister and yourself went on to try and raise awareness for brain injuries, especially for girls playing soccer?
Yeah. So my sister had a concussion for almost 10 years. So nobody in the Netherlands didn't know what to do with it. She was a pro athlete also. So that's also maybe a little bit different when you have that. And then she wrote a book after 10 years, and she went also to America to see some people here.
I should mention that Nanja and her sister are both from the Netherlands originally,
yes.
Correct? Yes.
Yes, yeah. Rihanna, my sister, played soccer a long time also in the U.S., so that's why she also is very American
Right.
oriented.
But it's funny because my wife and I we have two boys. My older son has played football for a very long time, and we're always getting, oh, you let your son play football? It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. We know just as many parents, if not more, who have their young girls who have played soccer growing up, and concussion, and it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And we have one friend of the family who had a young lady playing soccer, and she couldn't play anymore because the concussions were so bad.
Yeah.
And I think the book and your movement is an outstanding thing to raise awareness that not only does football have to be safe, but soccer has to be safe as well.
I correct, and I think what you say, not a lot of people know what to do. They don't know how to overcome it, or they don't know the symptoms correctly, and it's so important if you can get help and you get recover also.
And the funny, it's not funny. The strange thing with soccer and the concussions is heading the ball is very much a huge part of the game. You watch the men play, and the best players do it phenomenally. Even the women and the girls learn how to do it, but it's still, because I guess of the bone structure of women is different, and it can cause serious problems. What do you and your sister feel about heading the ball? Should it be taken out of the women's game, or is there a way to make it safe, to teach that part of the game to make it safer?
So I think our goal is not to heading the ball at all in the game. I think also for everybody, only not for women, also for everybody. There are some countries already in Europe who are not allowed to do the heading in the game. So I think for us it's more important to just play the game but not the heading.
Tell us a little bit more about the book, what people will learn about your movement in the book.
So I didn't discuss yet, but we had also a center where we helped around 500 clients with concussion problems. That was like a holistic approach we did. And so from there also Rihanna described in her book her journey after the concussion, problems because he was so social, he was not social activated. She describes about the sport brain, about tips, what you can do when you have a concussion. What else? It's like a lot she talks about in the book about recovery, but also like resilience, like faith, and how you,
As former professional soccer players, how excited are you about how far the game has come from the women's standpoint? Now, here in the United States, we have a flourishing league that markets are looking to add teams to. Being from New York, we're very happy that Gotham FC won the National Women's Soccer League Championship this year, so good for New York.
Yes.
But how happy are you with the way that soccer has progressed from the women's side, especially here in the United States?
I think it's great that people play soccer. I think it's not necessary that you stop playing soccer, but the way you are doing it and inform people. I think not a lot of people know what to do with a concussion or where to go, or there are not a lot of treatments on the correct way. I think that's the biggest issue for this.
And we talked a lot about off the air about Radio Row here in Las Vegas with the Super Bowl. Have you been overwhelmed by the how many people are here? And obviously you're here to talk about your movement in the book, but I know you look like you were like a deer caught in the headlights a little bit, looking to see how many people were here today.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, I'm from the Netherlands, so it's a little bit different here than here in America. So it's great to see that everybody is joining the movement, and that, and also for us also that we can spread the word on this way also.
Right.
Yes.
Professional football, American professional football, has really skyrocketed in other parts of the world. The NFL puts games in other countries. Have you been a fan of American football? What do you think of the game, and are you excited about the Super Bowl on Sunday?
It's hard to say because so for us it's not really a thing in the Netherlands, so
right.
it's really less.
But they show the games on TV. Like you can probably watch the games on TV.
No, it's a fantastic movement also.
Right.
Sometimes to be honest, I found it sometimes a little bit sad that a lot of people get a lot of concussions and not get the right treatment.
Right.
So they are joining the game, and after the game it's over, like the playtime is over, they are stop the job.
Right.
And they are just nobody anymore and get problems, and that makes me a little bit sad also. So there are two sides from my side.
Well, you've done a wonderful job with your sister bringing awareness to the injuries in girls soccer. Tell everybody how they can get the book.
So you can go or to the website, I don't know, you talk that different.
www.movethebrainfoundation.com.
Or you can buy it on Amazon.
Amazon is always the go-to place for books, right?
Yeah.
This is Nanja Schorel. Her and her sister Rianne wrote this great book, a great movement. It's very important to keep our young athletes, girls and boys, safe. So you want to read the book, check out their website, and get some more information about it. Nanja, thank you so much. It's Peter Schwartz here on Radio Row at the Super Bowl Sports Bash presented by Ticketbash.com. Stay with us for more interviews throughout the week.